we had a few days off. It was good a few times to kind of think about the game and look at it. So I suppose just probably watch yourself and team perspective. We're probably a bit reactive, and during the game maybe you see just we're kind of reacting what they're doing, not really proactive. Maybe a little bit slow to set, thinking a little bit slow in the game, and definitely not the standard we hold ourselves to. So tough review on the Monday morning, because a lot of the stuff that we kind of pride ourselves, maybe working back a bit quicker, getting set a bit quicker, we're probably a second or two off, which makes a big difference against a good team like France. So dangerous in counter attack and transitions and stuff like that. So probably those sort of areas.
You spoke about a lot about that lack of intent, maybe physically, obviously physical areas, and that's part of your game. Is that difficult to hear athletes?
Yeah, it was. I think when you get a big enough loss like that, you definitely haven't done a few things right. So it was tough pill to swallow the game, especially this big opportunity to play away in France, first game of Six Nations. Don't get a second chance. So it was a tough review, but fairly focused on just trying to get better, and still a lot of belief in the group.
Will,
Joe, overall, did you feel a bit shocked on the pitch maybe after about 20 minutes that France had started so strongly? I assume there was nothing in the build-up to the game that you saw over Portugal, or the captains really thought this wasn't going to go to plan, because we were so used to Ireland competing at such a high level, and then the levels had supposed to drop so far off to what you're used to. Was it a bit surprising, and did it feel so hard to get going?
I suppose the preparation obviously felt good going in and everything like that, but I think we kind of knew, like we talked about it before, like it can happen against a team like France. They can score from everywhere anytime. So we had talked about, like, it might happen that they might score in the first play, or I don't know, it might be 14-0 down, but we probably just didn't do a good job of maybe regathering ourselves in the first half, and we kind of compounded a few errors. So a few sloppy moments from us, we compounded them. So I don't know, shock, because we knew the challenge was going to be super tough. Such a good team. Last year they caused a few problems, so I wouldn't say shock, but it was definitely a very tough game, and they came out firing, so we just didn't really react well enough to it.
As a group of players, have you had a chat between yourselves and say we need to show up this weekend, and is there a little bit more pressure on the Italy game because of the poor performance perhaps?
Well, yeah, everyone in the group is super motivated to make things better. We know we weren't at where we needed to be. There's a lot of areas that we need to improve. So the lads are super hungry this week to try and make it right. I think there's always pressure in Six Nations games, because everyone matters so much. Like, you lose one game, obviously we lost the first game, makes the championship way harder to chase down. So I think there's a lot of pressure in this game anyway, because Italy have been super good. We've seen they put a lot of challenges up to South Africa. We know how good they are. They beat Scotland in the opening game and played some really good stuff in tough conditions. So there's definitely pressure, but it's a great game for us to kind of see where our mentality's at this weekend, to kind of get back on the horse. So we're looking forward to it.
Thanks, Joe.
Pleasure. Just coming out of a defeat like that, how important is it to have positive elements coming out as well? Jack spoke about how well the line-out went, and also, John was saying about how the scrums. So how important is it to have those focus points as
it wasn't all terrible, but it was definitely the set piece was quite pleasing. I wouldn't say it was like completely dominant, but I know the first half, real good at scrum time. I thought got a penalty, felt really strong on our ball and their ball. A big part that we were talking about going into the game is France. They probably more than any team in Six Nations, outfield especially. So we had a plan. We wanted to be real physical around that and stop that, and I thought we did that. We kind of turned them over, didn't give them a great platform of that. So I suppose from that perspective, it was quite pleasing. In our own ball, I think we only lost one line out, which is generally pretty solid day at the office in that respect. But obviously then a few other areas that slipped in the game. So, but that area from set piece point of view was pleasing enough.
Sure. Just for yourself in the scrum, had you had the experience of pushing behind either Jeremy Lockwood or Malcolm Miller, and how did you feel that the front five gelled together in that sense?
Yeah, it was really good. There was a huge focus. Fogg's leading that, but our scrum, to make it kind of a part of our identity, really go after that. The lead-in, I would have been scrummaging behind Dan Sheehan and TC, and I know them very well. Scrummaged loads behind TC, always always love scrummaging on TC. I've good connection with him, and it felt very good, and I kind of very clear in my own head about my kind of setup and where I need to be with them. So a clear process every scrum, and I felt really confident that I could definitely lock it out or inch forward. So the work from that aspect during the week, that felt like it kind of translated to the game.
Where are you then, Brent?
Joe, what have you made of Edwin Dogbo playing against him, obviously, a couple of times maybe? And
Yeah.
since he's come in camp?
He's been great. He's a really big physical specimen. I think even our two packs in training have been like, there's a lot of big guys in there. It feels like a really good competition at Mull time. He definitely has a lot in that area, and I know playing against him from Munster, he's just very destructive, and he's a tough player to play against, just very strong and things like that. And I think he's been fit really seamlessly into the environment, which is not an easy thing to do. I think it's only his first campaign, so no, he's been great to work with, and he's a serious player, so it's exciting having him in camp.
Similar about Bryn Ward, another fresh face.
Yeah, Bryn Ward's been awesome as well. It's good to see some young lads, really exciting. Come through. I thought Bryn really stood out in it was a tough game for them, but on Friday I thought he looked he's a real powerful carrier. Definitely just really backs himself, and he's an exciting player as well.
Hi Joe.
Yeah.
It's obviously 2 years since you had that crack game in RSA when everybody thought you announced yourself. Was there a sense that France last week targeted you as a ball carrier that bit more, and obviously you bring that physicality and aggression to the Irish crack?
I don't know, maybe not really targeted, but didn't get like a lot of carries in the game. Maybe it's the way the game went, or maybe I could have gotten the ball a bit more. I think I had 2 carries in the game, so it's probably just didn't get into enough carries myself, or could have gotten better positions. Probably looking back in the game, there's probably times I could have maybe worked into an area a bit better to get in a position, but I don't know. I thought their defence was very good. They're good at kind of reading off players and double defending and things like that. So you had to be properly on it to sort of sit them down or get into holes. So no, I don't think they're maybe I don't know. I don't think they're specifically getting targeted too hard.
Can I ask you about 12-0 down, just a penalty that you gave away in 22? How difficult is it to make the right decision when you're under the pump and a French team playing like that?
Yeah, I suppose when they're playing on top of you, it was a poor penalty for me. Like definitely avoidable, which are definitely the ones you kind of want to not give away. But I was probably trying to just make a bit of an impact or maybe get a tackle, and then I knew I kind of got the timing wrong of it and tried to pull out. But it was just a poor penalty for me, and it kind of gave him 3 points. So something I didn't want to be doing, but it was just kind of a poor judgment for me. And obviously when the kind of pressure's on you and they're playing on top, you're looking to try and stop it. But definitely couldn't avoid that one.
Michael?
Yeah, Italy have a poor record in Dublin. They've never won in the championship here. They may be thinking, if not now, then when, after their performance the weekend. What did you make of that, and what's the key to making sure that they don't get a first ever Six Nations win?
Yeah, I think Italy are definitely like a much improved team from maybe last time I played them 2 years ago at home. It was impressive maybe against Scotland how they were able to win all their line of ball in real tough conditions. They didn't really struggle to win their ball. Super rain and stuff like that. So, and I think their scrum as well. Looking at them playing against South Africa, they gave them a bit of trouble, and we know how good the South African scrum is. So, we'll probably try to get a bit of set piece dominance, but then they've got a lot of players. Like their forwards are very good at playing kind of no look passes, pulling out the back. Their centres, a lot of talent there. So we'll look to have a really strong set piece, maybe get a bit of dominance there, and then we just try and put as much pressure on them as possible in their attack, getting off the line quick and being connected, going after them.
When you were on your days off, is it a couple of down days after the France match? Is the game something that eats away at you, or are you able to switch off to some extent, or what do you do to try and put it out of your mind for those days?
It does eat away at you. It's because you care a lot about the game, about how it went, and obviously it doesn't go well at all. So you kind of stew over a few days. I don't know. I went back, chilled with my brother. We got a new PlayStation 5 and played a bit of that with him, and he's been injured at the moment, so it was good chilling with him. But apart from that, I was kind of thinking a lot of the game. You probably have a bit of time where you're feeling sorry for yourself, but you kind of need to kick out pretty quickly because you have a game against Italy next week that you need to rip into, and it's a huge game for us. So try to turn the page quickly, and luckily we've a good group in here that all the coaches, staff, and players are just kind of driving in the right direction. They want to make it right. We know we're not perfect, but good confidence that we'll get there.